everybody, this is Mike Staver. This is Money's with Mike, a weekly video series where I answer questions from people just like you. Here's this week's question. Dear Mike, someone close to me recently said, "You ask a lot of questions. I believe questions are the best way to understand and learn. My friends seem to think I might be overdoing the question thing. How do I know when I'm over asking?" Well, probably because your friend just told you you are. So if you've ever heard me speak or work, or you've watched these, or you've been coached by me, you know that I say that questions are the key to successful living. But I never say that asking a lot of questions is the key. Questions are the outcome of a curious heart and mind. Therefore, we should be curious, right? Therefore, I was just at lunch right before we did this shoot, and I saw a friend of mine. And the friend of mine is elderly, and I noticed that he was having a little bit of a hard time walking. The questions would not be, "So, Mr. Smith, I notice you're walking funny. Why are you walking funny? You've been walking funny long. I'm not sure that walking looks like you're in a lot of pain. How long have you been in pain? What's going on? Have you been to the doctor?" That's a lot of questions that are none of my business, first of all, and excruciatingly annoying. But a curious mind would go, Mr. Smith seems like he's having a hard time getting along. I hope he's doing okay. When I said hello to him on the way out of the restaurant, I said, "Hey, Mr. Smith, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? How are you feeling?" "I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good for a man my age." I'm like, "Well, that's good. Glad to hear it." Shook his hand and walked away. That is being curious and asking appropriate questions. The same thing goes at work. If I have a general attitude of curiosity around me all the time, then I'm going to evaluate things and be curious about them and then ask questions appropriately. If you're just drilling people with questions, it sounds like a test, or it sounds like you're being interrogated. In the worst case, it sounds like you already know the answer and you're just trying to see if I get the right answer. So you know you're asking the right amount of questions when it comes from a curious space and when they're spaced out in the dialogue effectively and when they come from a real place of curiosity. Hope that's helpful. Was it helpful? You think it was helpful? I hope it was helpful. You think it was? This is Money's with Mike. See you next week, everybody. Take care.